My name is Nick. I'm a full-time trader and entrepreneur. We put out tons of stuff for free for traders.
These are real trades. This is real money. I'm putting my money on the line.
This is going to be a live trading video. Here, locking in over $1,000 on this trade.
Wow, I'd love to get in on this.
Technical insights that really look good to me.
Here we go. We're live.
And welcome every single one of you. I'm happy to have you here today. My name is Eivindfx. I am a Forex trader. I am an economist. I have an MBA in these economic things. So I'm here to help you out today, becoming a bit more educated than you were a couple of minutes ago. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you have tons of profits today. And if you haven't tons of profits already, let's make some market analysis, some trade plans, and see if we can, do something about that. Of course, as always, whatever I'm going to say today is only for education purposes, no trading advice. It's only my personal opinion. So, yeah, cool. How's it going, Franata? Happy to have you here. I can see Evan is in here. Charleston is here. Great. Joseph. Hello, happy to be here. So another thing that we need to be well aware of is what is going to happen tomorrow. I'm not going to make a lot of noise about it. It is a FOMC meeting. Generally speaking, what are we going to expect when we're coming into a FOMC meeting? Well, you are going to expect some positioning. So this move here is what I would call positioning for the Fed. This move here is what I would call positioning for the Fed. What does that mean? That means that these people are thinking, we are going to have more bullish FOMC. The Fed is going to be talking about stopping whatever they're doing right now and choosing policy. And these ones down here are like, no. We're doing whatever we're doing at the moment. We're continuing whatever we're doing. Don't fool me. So what we have here is two conflicting views. Both of them are absolutely valid. So we are, as most of you, or I am as most of you, we are dollar bearish people. So did we get any entries this week? Well, let's check that out. Couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. Yeah, that's true. I absolutely love that. So yeah. Hello, Dunkirky. I call it Dunkirky. Yeah, Dave, if I was a bit too aggressive in the other chat, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was that was a lot of fun. And no, I'm not covered in snow. It's because Dave said it wasn't thin ice, so it was all said with love and humor. That's all. So I do use double bottoms, reversals, higher high, higher low, double bottom. So this is my trade setup. Does that look like this trade setup here? Yes, it does. Higher high, higher low. So I took this one yesterday. Now it came back today, and I made an amazing amount of money on this one. I made tremendous. It was crazy. Can you ever believe it? I made $1. Okay, break even. Okay, cool. I did what I wanted to do. I wanted to buy double bottom, higher high, higher low at the weekly open or weekly-ish open. I wanted to see the market going higher. I got all my criteria. The only thing that I didn't get was I got this. Do I want that? No, I don't want that. I don't like that. That opens up the door for lower prices because 4-hourly wise, we are currently still bearish. We are fighting the uptrend. We are trying to push the market higher. It is what it is. So we're just cautiously trying. And if we are getting a low next Monday, I will take that. Isn't that patient? I can wait a full week until you get your buy entry. Yeah. Brian, chances you're new here. Absolutely welcome. I am so happy that you are here today. So yeah, I took it on Friday. Yeah, I think it took it yesterday, and it wasn't this candle here. And so that would be 10 a.m. my time. I don't know what's your time, so it's 4 p.m. right now. So a couple of 30 hours ago, I took it on that candle here. Okay, I'm out. Well, I didn't want to spend a lot of profit on it. I didn't want to make a lot of risky. The thing is, the reason why I bailed, I chickened. I know I'm chicken. So this is what I saw when it came back to my break even. Okay, am I gonna force the market into? Am I gonna force the market in a higher high, thinking, this is bearish, this is going to fall? That is where, I don't know, most traders do make a mistake at some point in their life, saying, aha, this is going up, so therefore it should fall. No, it doesn't. So where are you going to sell? Where is your profitability? That comes down to you, and I can tell you mine. I sell at resistance. I sell at resistance. I sell at resistance in a bearish trend. That's a bearish trend. And currently we have this situation. Sorry, I will take that away. Currently we have this situation. So that is not bearish. I'm out. Adios, amigos. Hasta la vista. Buongiorno. Ciao. What else you guys has as languages? How do we know it's going up though? Charles. Okay. How do we know it's going up? Pretty straightforward. We don't know what's going to happen in this area. Sorry. We don't know what's going to happen in this area here. We don't know. That's the future. If you were a time traveler, you might know. But for me, I don't. But I know that's a higher high. I know that's higher than that high. It's higher than that high. And I'm not going to play that game of this. The other thing is, those who are buying dollar on Friday here, what are they thinking? They're thinking about FOMC. Okay, they're thinking about the future. I'm also thinking about FOMC, but the FOMC I am talking about is going to create a downward pressure. Currently, pressure is higher, so it is what it is, So that is kind of my take on euro. I wanted to buy it. I bought it, did my trade plan, and yeah, it was all in my forecast and videos and stuff like that, and also in my communications with you. So cool. Okay. Now, if it now goes higher, if this was actually the buy price I needed, is this the end? No, it's not, because it's going to be a new Monday. It's going to be a new Monday. It's going to be a new Monday. And if we are going to 125, 123, 124, sorry, just do it again. If we are going to 125, 124, 123, that doesn't happen tomorrow. It doesn't happen today. So there was plenty of other opportunities to buy this one into the future. Cool. Got it. You got it. Now, a lot of people in the Trader Nick channel talked about Australian US dollar, and someone talked about burnt candles. I can't remember who it was, but if you're here, can you please give me an example of what you mean by burnt candles? That's actually a new concept for me. So, okay, we have some, some supports, very weak supports, because it's been broke. Oops, it's been it's been broken a couple of times, and now we are here. And if this is going to be a good support, we don't want to see it as a good support. You want to see price reacting to it and then go boom, go away. If it comes down again, mentally for me, that is like no. I don't like that. Don't give that to me. Don't give me lower lows again. Then I'm out. Then I will wait for a higher high and higher low. So this price action here tells me structure-wise that we're not very bullish. We're not very aggressive longs. We just have to wait for it to find some buyers. They're not there right now. It can go higher from now. It can, but it's not. Don't trade what you think is going to happen. Trade what you see. Currently, what we're seeing is trying to go to 70, I don't know, 76 something maybe. We're currently 76.90. Cool. Then we have to wait. The most boring thing in the world is waiting. So what do you do instead? What do you do instead? Well, you wait. Because the thing about FOMC for me is you and me, we are going to give a new information tomorrow. Either it's the same information as past times, or it's going to be totally new information. That's what we are going to react upon for the next 2 to 3 to 4 to 500 pips. Right now, what are we fighting about today? What's the range today? Is it 20? 30 pips? So we're currently fighting about 30 pips, but I'm expecting maybe up to 500, depending on what move it does. Okay, so I'm definitely not going to be trading now. News doesn't change the trend, but adds momentum. James, when it comes to central banks and the Fed, they are the money supply mover. They move the market. Market moves according to Fed. The thing is, they give you more money by buying bonds. By buying bonds, they give money to the banks. Banks have money. What are they going to do? Loan it out, put it into the forex market, put it into stock market, put it into real estate, whatever they do. That's adding money to the economy. Literally adding money to the economy. So that's add supply. That makes dollar weaker. So when you're seeing where the money comes from, who pushes it? So now we're going to start maybe shrinking the money supply at some point. That's going to affect the dollar. Okay, it's going to affect all this. It's going to affect everything. So at the moment, that's how that it starts with the Fed, goes to the banks, goes to the market, comes back and around, and tries to make a bigger economy in the end. That's a very simple fight. Hey, yeah, Chris Constant, that was you. That's true. Can you do pound dollar? We can do pound dollar. As far as we all know, Aussie dollar at the moment is not bullish. We're just waiting for that to rise. Okay, so we saw some move on pound dollar and pound yen today. Okay, interesting, I must say myself. So I wanted to buy it, I think it was yesterday. I think I wanted to buy it around, well, that was wrong. I wanted to buy it around, I can't remember the price. Let's give it around here. And then we went a bit up, and then today we just fell. Okay. Now, did I get a good setup? Is this a good setup to buy, by the way? No, not really. First of all, this is a lower low with the wick, also with the candle. Is lower low in my trade plans? No. Not sure how to describe burn candles. I just make up my own terms. Okay, but I think it's a tail with a small block at the bottom. Okay, I understand. Probably doji you're talking about. Yeah. So what is really happening here is we are making a lower low. Is that bullish? If that is bullish to you, if these lower lows are bullish to you, please, we need to talk. And the other thing is, then you need to have a higher high. You need to have continuation. You need to have confirmation, that we all talk about all the time, that it's going to go higher. Okay. So in this trading environment, I would be out, probably with a loss or a stop loss or something. And I will be patiently waiting, sitting on the beach, drinking some soda. And yeah, just having a laugh. That's the best thing you can do. Yeah. Hello, Justin. Very much welcome. So you guys know my name by now. Cool. The other thing that I want to mention to you, I want this badly to go higher, but until then, so when can we expect this to go higher? When are we going back to these market conditions? I don't know, but let's see. Every day, let's make a new plan here. Every day at market close, you look at the market or whatever, one time a day, when it's not in your favor, you're looking at the market and like, is this bullish? Maybe not. Okay, cool. Then I'm gone. That's what I do. 22 my time, which is I think it's 5 p.m. maybe 5 p.m. New York. When the market closes, just before Asia, I go through the market. I look, what am I going to do? I put my orders for London tomorrow, and I'm gone. It takes me 30 minutes. That's the amount of time minimally you can do every day if you're day trading. Very simple stuff. You don't need to be here all the time. Of course, when you're education, when you're like, what I need to learn more, I don't understand this market, totally different. But just for analysis, putting in orders, gone. Does that soda have alcohol? This is kids friendly. It's even diabetes friendly. And somebody in my chat said I was out running yesterday, and I was complaining that Norway is very hilly, and somebody sent me a pizza. People, when you're out running, the only thing I can think of is pizza. So this one is diabetes friendly. All right, so okay, maybe some laughter as well in that one. Let's take some coffee. So that coffee is not diabetes friendly. So here we have pound yen. This is my trade plans, by the way, and I think I made it here. So that would be for Thursday last week. I made that situation and that situation. So I said yesterday, Saturday and Sunday, I said you can buy it around 154.52, give or take. Today, we came back down to 53.54. So you're either out or you're in, depending. So both could be okay. Are you angry that you didn't get your entry or you get stopped out? Both of them are right. The thing is, it's not about you getting entries. It's not about you like crashing the market. I'm going to take the lows. You need to trade where you are comfortable, where you are statistically mostly going to make profits. And in what market conditions does it say, in what trade book does it say, not in mine by the way, does it say you should buy a candle or candles that falls 80 pips in 3 hours, try to catch the bottom? I have not seen that trading strategy, by the way, anytime soon. So if that scared you, absolutely great. Thank you. So absolutely great. If it falls 80 pips, get your stop loss out. Cool. Do something else. Come back another day. Because if this is actually going to go higher, if this is truly a bullish trend, we are going to have more entries. By the way, it is the Widowmaker. Yeah, basically, this is mostly taking away money from people. But yeah, so I've not mentioned my pivot points so far, and I don't know if that makes you what do you call it? Not weird. If that makes you uneasy sometimes. So I'm just going to be happy with you and not be kind to you. So this price 154.22, you knew it here that you should be buying here. Now the question becomes, did you? Did you not? Both of them are right. Did you not? Cool. But did you buy it here on Monday? That's where I want you to buy. You don't need to buy that candle, but if you don't buy that candle, I would be happy with you. The other question is, does it fall down to 153.29? Aha. You still have the possibility, but then you have already broken that support, so I wouldn't like it. So cool. It came down to the aggressive entry, and we are still, by the way, bullish. Aha. Compared to Aussie, compared to Euro, compared to all the other ones, this one is actually quite great. Now, what you do need now? Now you need higher high, higher low situation. Okay, great. Do you avoid any particular pairs? A personal reference. I have a hatred for NCHF. Chris Cranston. I have the most ridiculous hate for Swissy. I hate Swissy. So yeah, we are in the same boat. So I want to, I don't know if you guys know this, but I can tell you guys at least. Okay, so we have two groups of trading currencies. We have the risk pairs, and then we have the commodities pairs: Aussie, CAD, Euro, Pound, New Zealand, and then exotics maybe as well. Mexican, SAR. Anyone else? I can't remember anyone else. So I only trade that way. Only trade that way. Okay. Only Aussie against dollar, Aussie against yen, Aussie against Swissie. Not in between each other. Not Aussie CAD, not Euro Pound, not New Zealand Euro. I am going to talk more about Euro New Zealand soon today, but mostly I keep away. The reason why, because in any market situations where you have, for let's say, risk is on, we are going into commodities pair, we are buying this one, then we are selling this one, which is where we are at the moment. So when Aussie goes up, CAD goes up, Euro goes up, Pound goes up, New Zealand goes up, why should I trade pairs that does absolutely nothing? Okay, so I looked into a report yesterday and I saw, I think it was Aussie dollar. For the year over year, it had 9% increase, I think it was. Year over year, Aussie dollar had 9% increase. So USD yen had a 2% increase. It gave you, I think it was decrease. No, maybe decrease, by the way. It gives you profits, yes, something. But why would you just take the 9? Aussie US dollar CAD had negative 9%, 9.2, I think it was. The report is by ING. 9% or 9.2%. I would rather take that every single day rather than negative 2. Right? Know where to go for your money. Like if you go, say, you're going to buy a car for the same amount of money, both are the same, but you are 300 horsepower or 100 horsepower. Which one do you take? So you choose. That's up to you. And then SAR and Mexican, I don't know, is anyone from South Africa right now? What is the interest rates in South Africa right now? Is it 4.2% or something? 4.25? Can somebody help me with that? The reason is if you sell USD SAR, meaning buying SAR, selling dollar, you're given money, because by holding SAR, you're given dividends or interest rates by your broker, which is, and then if you also sell USD Mexican, we also, I think you get interest. I'm not sure how much you get. Depends on how much your broker gives you. Blah 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 blah. But I think there's a 4% difference at the moment between dollar and SAR. You are positively given money by your broker, supposedly at least. What time is your entry? 1 hour, James, mostly. Yes, same. You can slash off Swiss. Can you please look at you, Swiss? I just said I'm not trading it. Okay. Okay, so cool. Maybe Singapore dollar as well. Yeah. Anyone from South Africa that knows the interest rate, or you can Google it in between, so I can make up my point there. Then the next one was USD Swiss. USD Swiss is for me a very interesting pair to trade. I love to sell it, but as you can see here, there is a sell point here, and currently we're in a range. And remember, this is two funding currencies against each other. Why? Why are we doing this, brothers? This is not where you make money, right? If you go back from COVID times, let's see from COVID, how far have we gone since COVID? Let's give it May. How many percent? 7%. That's pretty good returns. Pretty good returns. How much since March? 4%. Yeah, pretty good returns. How much did Aussie do? How much did Aussie do since I said May? Aussie has done 20%. Okay. Do you take 7? Do you take 20? I take 20. Thank you. Yeah, okay, I think it's 3.5. So you're still positive. you're still, I know that you're lowering the interest rate. So you're still getting positive returns by selling USDR. I'm not saying you should, but I'm saying because it costs a lot of money, it's very expensive currency to trade. But yeah, another child-friendly trade-friendly drink there. Okay, cool. Use is busy. How do you trade this one? How can you trade this? So first of all, if you don't have a trading dime, you are saying, oops, did I see? You are saying that this is resistance, this is support, this is what we call in the Forex language range. And if you know me by now, I hate ranges. Okay. And I probably said I would love to sell it first week, was it first week of June? I think I said. Yeah, give or take. So, okay. That was first week of June. Ta-da! Boom, boom, boom. Cool. That's over. Okay. The other thing was the weekly. Are we going to sell it again? Okay. Maybe, yeah. Here we have another sell. Sell, got out. And you're up. And now you don't have any lower lows yet. So it is nada, blah, nada. This is not bullish. This is not bearish. This is a range. And adios, amigos. Good. Yeah, and yeah, I was supposed to mention something about pound dollar for you people, because Nick didn't mention it to you. I don't know if you saw it, bro. Did you see it? It went all the way down to weekly take profit, and it skyrocketed. Wow. You know, how much difference is that? That is a difference of maybe 2 pips. 2 pips difference from the seller's target. I'm not saying you should have taken that sell, but I'm just saying if you are a seller, get out. Okay? You have nothing here to do. Nothing here to do, you know? Go home, do something else. As a seller, you are done for the week. What is it, Tuesday now? Go home, do something else. Help out your grandmother. Help your grandmother feel pretty again. But hey, please keep an eye on having these lives market analysis this time around. But please keep on having these lives market analysis. I don't understand what you mean. Oh yeah, you nearly missed out. Oh yeah, cool. I understand. The other thing was, okay, I'm not going to gold. I'm not going to go to gold now, but I'm just saying it was the weekly sell target. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. That's why we skyrocketed, and then now we're going back down again. Okay, cool, whatever. But that people being sellers should be out. Don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell anyone, okay? Don't tell it, okay? Will it then go bullish? We shall see. What else was I supposed to do? Okay, first of all, we need to collect ourselves. What trading pairs do you want me to cover? I have covered euro, I think. I've covered pound, I think. I have covered, not pound yen. Did I cover pound yen? I think I covered pound yen. So I'm going to do New Zealand dollar, just for the fun of it. And then you can tell me which pair should we do. Okay, we have Australian dollar, US dollar. Okay, please bring them in. This is interesting. My chat is lost somewhere. The gold gang. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I can't do New Zealand dollar. I'm just going to mention it to you. Okay. This is the buy here of that candle. Higher high, higher low, double bottom on the 1 hour. Higher high, higher low. You should not be break even, and you should not be gone. Okay. So if you are a seller, this is a sell. I know we don't like it, but it's what the market does. Okay. And if it comes down here to 70, 60, we're going to look to take it up again. But only if we make our reversal, if we go higher, and then higher highs. Okay? Cool. Sell plans are intact. Sorry. The sells are intact. Buys are out. We shall see what happens next. If it makes a higher high, get ready to bring out the guns again, because we're going to take it higher. Okay. Okay, cool. Only one gold gang today? You guys are interesting. Come on, only one gold, gang. Are you guys like what? Are you guys silent today? Come on, people. Come on. You guys, please. Only one. Like, you guys are disappointing me. Come on. I know you love gold. You are like a gold diggers. You guys, if there was anyone you guys would marry, there was gold. If you can marry gold, you guys would love to marry gold. Okay. I'm just going to mention to you what you need to look out for is a buy here. This is your buy. Congratulations if you take it. And that's the only buy. Okay. That's the only buy. So when our price is coming back down again, you should not be break even. You're like wondering, bro, where is this coming from? I didn't know I was supposed to buy here. Well, brother, now's the time you start learning. Okay, write this down at this very moment. Okay, today is the day. Today is today. Support. Around price 84.50. Good enough. Well, it is a weekly pivot point, but that does not really bother me too much. I'm not going to give it to you. Okay, so we're coming down to support. We are making a higher high, higher low situation. And yeah, we are reversing. So what are you going to do then? That is your job. Okay, we're coming off support. That's your job, your job. Now, if you don't think that's your job, I now will tell you that that's your job. And take a screenshot of it and go into your trading view, whatever you use. Take a screenshot, put it into the document of dream trades. This is what I'm going to do later on. I'm going to make dream trades document for you guys as I do these lives. And after some time, you're going to see a pattern every single time. The same things happens whenever you start, and then you start making better and better and better opportunities. Now, is this a good buy at the very moment? No. Price coming back down 100% again. Is this what I'm expecting this week? There's only one opportunity. That's on Mondays. If it makes a higher high, higher low, that is what you do. And if you come back to break even, don't engage again, because I don't trust this market at the moment. Okay, gold gangs, I can hear you. You are exceptional. Oh, thank you. Okay, gold lovers, tell me, where are we gonna go? Where is the gold gods going? Is it up? Is it down? What is your gold bubble saying? Your into the future? Okay, are we going to go higher? Are we going to go lower? You tell me, and I will, give it some sip some coffee. James asks, is it advisable to go to 15 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame for entries? I need to think of that. It depends on the asset. 2. Yen, pound yen, no. Gold, I don't know. Maybe. The reason why I say maybe, baby, is because of this momentum here, where you have pretty large movements, which on 15 minutes time frame looks like a whole new trend, and you are freaking out, and you're like, what's going on? And then it was just a pullback. Okay, it was just coming into support again. So I wouldn't on those. Maybe on Euro, maybe on Aussie, maybe on New Zealand. Pairs that are more relaxed, doesn't do a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, breakouts, comes back down again. Maybe also Aussie yen, Euro yen, and New Zealand yen. But pound has this move of 100 pips moves on the bullish trend or bearish trend, whatever, and still resumes the trend. So for me personally, I've been stopped out in those situations. I'm like, oh my. We are falling. Get out, go out, get out. Mayday, 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 get out. And it resumes back up again. So, yeah. Hello, Pompo. Going up to the moon. Nothing to say, still waiting. Up to 80, up to 1890. Canadian, are we waiting for double bottom on pound dollar? It's already over, sorry. It made a new low, but yeah, kind of double bottom right now again. There's a lower low, so I need to wait for a couple of days for it to stable out again. Let's go bullish. Lower to 1814. Magnus Dahlberg, hi. How are you doing? You've been missing in action lately. Don't worry, I am still with you. So, at this very moment, this momentum here is that this is bearish to me. Why is this bearish to me? Is it because of the sudden fall, again, down to 1850? Can it go higher from here? I would love for it to go higher from here. But, by the way, we came to 1900s, okay? And we stopped. On a large time frame, mentally, what are we going to do then? Let's think large numbers. 1850, 1800, 1750, and 1700. Okay, that's what large institutions think. Okay, so as you can see here, this is 1950 to give or take 1700. Okay, that was a trade. Now, when we are here, by the way, on the daily, we have broken below the previous one here. We now to have a full reversal. We now need daily 4 hour to reverse back up again. So the uptrend is kind of broken. We can use some Fibbits. We are down to 23, maybe 38, around 1822, 1800s, give or take 50 pip retracement, by the way. So I'm just making that crisis statement so you guys can freak out a bit. You know, cool. Now, I don't want that to happen. There's no bone in me that wants it to go lower, but I just need to state the facts. So, what is the Good Samaritan going to do? New higher high, higher low, buy. Boom. That's what you do. Okay. Yeah. Now you're mixing coffee with soda. Yeah, it's true. It is absolutely. It's a fantastic combination. You guys should try it out. You know, it might make you laugh. It might make you sociable. You know, you don't need to party to have fun. I am absolutely having a blast with you guys, and we're just doing forex, boring stuff. You know. Possibly great break in Australian dollar. We've already done that. CAD yen says appeal. Okay. So gold traders, we want this to go higher. We don't have the technicals at the moment. Currently, it's just hovering around. What are you going to do with your current positions? Whatever you bought, whatever you did. Okay. I'm not saying you should stop trading. I'm not saying you should take your stop loss. That's what you should do now. You should now know where you enter. You should have your stop loss in place. That's in your plan. Everything is great. Are you afraid of losing it? Yes, most likely you're not sleeping at night. I understand. I don't control the market, but I want one thing from you today. Okay? One thing. I want you to think like an investor, a large investor. Find the large goggles, you know, goggles. So what does the large goggles tells you? Okay. First of all, what prices are we bouncing off? This, my friend, is 1680. Okie dokie. What price is that? That is the 618 retracement of the high back in somewhere around there, give or take, from August 6th from March 2020. it likes 61% retracement when it has retracements. Currently, you are trying to find the bottom, I guess. If we come down lower, down to 1800, and may God, and please don't make it happen, or 1760, I don't like that. So we can now wait for our high, be patient, and be strong. Remember, we're going to have strong, I'm expecting, by the way, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but be prepared for a gold run in July. Okay, that's my great idea. I said, I think it was back in April or March, I said I'm going to look for buy 1st of June. That was by the way the high, so I don't do that. 15th of June is today. Today the market is I'm going to wait for another week, and then I'm going to start looking. I'm looking every time though to look for buys. Not right now. Come back another time. Now, when you start doing that, thinking large, thinking where can this go? Where's the potential investors? Where are they not? What are they normally doing? They like to spike you out. They like to round numbers, and they like very aggressive trends. Now, when July comes and we have very aggressive trends, don't be on the sideline. Know that's happening. Don't lose hope. And if you're thinking, is this the market I want to be in? Is this the market I want to be in and buying a lot? Or do I want to buy in a market where it just goes higher? It just goes higher. It's just higher. It's just higher. It's just higher. Which market do you want to buy in? This is a difficult one. So you might want to wait. That's all. Who is a Raja? I don't know what a Raja. Raja who? Why did you say that SMC traders are stupid? I don't know. What is SMC traders? Small, medium term. I don't know. What is SMC traders? Okay, that's interesting. When you say higher high, do you also mean the wick? I mean higher than 1865 close body close. So yeah, what is your major strategy? My major strategy is trend. Sorry, where is it? There it is. Trend reversal, support and resistance, give or take, and then pivot points for targets. So yeah, and fundamental bias depends which direction I'm going. The fundamental bias then directs which direction I'm going to go in. I was supposed to do something. Kadian, you guys are so that's my main strategy. So I would love to buy beginning of the months in the direction I want to do. So let's go. I didn't do well this year, so I can probably do 2020 instead. That would be better, right? So my main strategy is to sell January, sell March, sell February, sorry, sell March, buy April, and sell May. That didn't go so well. So generally speaking, this went very well. Yay! Sell, and then first week I'm gonna buy, and second week I'm gonna sell. So I'm not saying that it went very. I don't think it went very awesome this year, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So that's my main, and then those ideas I have when I'm going to buy. Now we are coming into June. I'm thinking it's going to go sideways. It's not being a lot. Coming into August, I'm going to look for buys. Look for buys. I might get it or might not get it. I mostly get it, because I sold January 2020, 1st of January, by the way, and that was pretty good trade. You know, it's not always the best, but it's just a trade plan. So I sold here, and when else did I sell? I think I bought in here and then somewhere else, and I sold. Did I sell? What else did I do? I sold at least up here and down we went. How much is that? Yeah, 450 pips. Cool. Great. Cool. Gold pushes down, but still being patient in my opinion. Yeah. Smart money concept. Probably, yes. CAD, yen. Currently in a range. Okay, so if you're going to look at CAD yen, you have to look at oil as well. Okay, so we need to look at oil for 2 milliseconds. Oil is way more bullish. It's even a higher high today. And CAD yen and USD CAD and CAD in general is very weak. Very, very, very interesting concept, by the way. I don't know why. So, is this a good place to buy? Yeah, as it was yesterday. There is a double bottom. I think that's weekly. Yeah. We have double bottom on the weekly M2. Great. Bye. That was your chance. But now, right now, no. Don't do it. Don't do anything. How many pips would be enough for a scalper? I got 7 pips and I don't feel comfortable with that. Yeah, okay. I don't do trades less than 100 pips. I would say let's go to euro, by the way. Let's go to euro. I don't know if it is interesting to US, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Let's go scalper, euro USD daily. When you have the trend with you. I will look to buy every single day. Okay. So that does mean some days there is nothing to do. So buy, I bought there. Nothing, buy. Goes higher again. Nothing, buy, nothing. And then that one trade at 1760, I think it was actually. That one trade, I started as a scalp. I took it to 21.26, I think it is. So this price here. So entered on a daily, entered on scalps, and then I exited here. Okay, that's my strategy. That's how I use scalping. Is 7 pips okay? That all comes down to your trading system. Are you consistently getting? Are you consistently able to make 7 pips? Okay, but I think that you're leaving a huge amount of pips on the table. The easiest pips, if there's any such concept, is the beginning of the trend. And as higher we get on the trend, the more stop losses you get, the more break evens you get, the harder it gets. Okay, so as you can see here, the drawdown is very little down here, very little. But here it starts to get difficult. Here it starts to get difficult because we're not making higher highs, we just blah, 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 and then higher. Okay, here we have even lower lows. So if we can train you to think the beginning of the trend is my best opportunity at the beginning of the month when I'm expecting this to be bullish, and only those times, yes. So right now in June, we are hoping for this one to be the range for June, total amount of June. I don't expect this to trend. Then you need to take a relax, do something else, go through your trading, go through the year. What did you do? How did you do? How can you improve? There's always something to learn. New Zealand dollar, we will do that. How many pips would be enough for scalper? Yeah, I would say 50. But who am I to know? I don't know you. You need to find profitability on your trading system on demo first. You need to prove to me through your trading system that you can get 7 pips and profitably get those. I would say if you get 7 pips, where's your stop loss? 1 pip, 2 pips, that's way too close. So come to me with a trading system, trading statement, tell me where's your entries, how do you get your entries, and consistently making those money. Then we can prove that 7 pips works out. I want you to prove me either right or wrong, depending on how you feel like I'm responding to you. But I'm not the only one God to profitability. I can only talk about how I trade, how I make my trade setups. But if you can make even better, smarter decisions than I am, I'm willing to learn. I am so happy that you make profits. Okay, cool. New Zealand dollar makes a lower low. Okay, cool. It is what it is. I think it's actually bearish now, and I'm off limits. I'm gone. I don't want to trade this one. This is not what I want to see. Pound dollar almost hit weekly M1, so I feel like waiting for double bottom on the 5 minutes. Okay. I wouldn't trade pound, not dollar at the moment. The reason why is that when it comes down to target for sellers, yes, it can rebound, it can go bullish again. But remember, do you want to catch a falling knife, or do you want a 5-course meal? Which one do you take? Falling knife or 5-course meal? That you guarantee, although guarantee, nothing is guaranteed, but you most times get the same thing every time. Or you get a falling knife, you don't know how fast it goes, how thick it is, how much pain it's going to be. I want to avoid at all cost buying lower lows. I've done that before. It is, for me personally, not profitable. Can you do some scalping looking at Aussie dollar? It's hard to tell if it's breaking lows at the moment. Okay. At the moment, Australian dollar is trying to break lows, but it's also coming into support. So I don't like this kind of support. This is not support I want to be in. Okay. This might be a support I want to be in, but this, it can go anywhere. It can go a bit lower, 10 pips, 20 pips lower, and still go up again. If you catch my feelings, you know. Can you look at some composite index chart, please? Will it go up on Bitcoin? Yeah. Yeah. Also, fantastic, James. Fantastic. And I would be so supportive of that. For those who was in the live with Nick earlier, I said it was covered in snow. That's not true. It's quite hot here. But in the winter, first of all, from Norway, North Pole, by the way. And second of all, it is quite cold here. And I have an oven just next to me all through winter. And sometimes I have wool underneath because it's so cold. So, you know, it is what it is until it gets hotter. It takes a couple of hours every morning. What else was I supposed to do? Indexes? Bitcoin, maybe? So I want this to break 40,000, sorry. Is it broken 40,000? Yeah, maybe. I'm not going to say that's 100% buy, but it's kind of a buy. And I don't know if I like it, but it is what it is. Okay. So Bitcoin, I would do Bitcoin on a monthly, by the way. I want to do Bitcoin monthly. I want to be large on Bitcoin. Large thoughts on Bitcoin, okay? The reason why I want to do large thoughts on Bitcoin is because when you look into the uptrend, monthly buy prices are normally the best prices to look into until it falls. Okay, so day trading is difficult. It falls very hard. It falls very hard. It falls very hard. But on monthly, it seems to, you know, finding some buy prices at 33.70. So I would look for some support going higher, coming up like that, and then I will start buying again. But mostly going down at M2 would be the best. I don't like this fall, so I was staying out. I was being conservative, and we can go higher from here. I don't know what the seasonality is for July. Maybe August is a better time. Yeah, so June is kind of nah. June is the top, and July is kind of meh. So it doesn't spark engagement, but maybe something. And if you do lose a lot of money in this one, do not trade it. If you lose money in here, or your whole account, your whole wealth, don't trade it. It's just for, this is just for fun. This is just for extra if you have something extra. So yeah, it's turning bullish again, but there's no guarantee this is going to continue higher. Thank you very much. So people, good people, Australian dollar is difficult. Euro dollar is somewhere in between somewhere. It can go higher from here. It's not bullish at the moment. You just have to wait there. Pound dollar. Has it retraced back up again? What on the... Whoa. That's strong. Okay, maybe I saw that earlier, but that's the wonders of pound dollar. The Queen, the Majesty herself. She loves fooling around with us and making us feel like we shouldn't. You do listen to me while I do your morning workouts. Yeah, I do. I need to do that too. And next after this, I probably should do that too. Maybe not morning, but evening workouts. Yeah, okay. Nothing else there. And pound yen is going higher again. New Zealand dollar making a low. So I had one thing to say about USD CAD. There's only one thing to say about this one. This was the buy, not because this one, but I said that yesterday, and also said I would not sell that. Not even a million years, not even $1 million would make me sell that. Why? New higher high. Know your trade setups, know your plans, and leave the beautiful ships of Forex if it no longer gives you what you want to do. So the strengthening dollar is a result of FOMC meeting. Okay, let me paraphrase this differently. No, but yes. Okay. It all depends on the economic calendar, the economic data that's come out. Currently, it's very bullish. It's very strong. Not that strong, but very strong. That is setting the expectations for FOMC. The market, the FOMC sees the same thing in the market, and they're going to predict what the Fed is going to do about that. Same information you have access to. You know what I mean? So CPI is quite a strong, very strong, by the way. NFP was, cool. So what is the Fed going to do with that information? That's what they are trying to predict in now. Currently, they are thinking that what if the Fed thinks this is no longer transitional, which was their communications back in March. Are they going to start building the framework for tapering? All that is dollar bullishness, so far at least. Okay, so that is what they're betting. Okay, you're just having a bet. That's what they're putting in the market at the moment, and tomorrow they're going to be proven right or wrong. The thing is about the bet is, I don't know. Do you know what slippage is? I hope you guys know in a positive way what slippage is. When you are wrong about the trade, it takes algos, I don't know, 0.00 something seconds to get out of a trade. For you, it takes seconds, maybe a minute, whatever it takes before you exit it. By that time, the market can move, not today, not tomorrow, but has in the past moved 2,000 pips on Euro Swissy back around 3rd of January 2015, when the Central Bank of Switzerland, said we're no longer going to do whatever we're doing, we're going to change policy. Slippage is a real thing when it comes to central banking meetings. And you're in loss. You had tons of profit, your stop loss does not mean a single thing. And you're out at 1,000 pips loss or 100 pips loss. I'm not going to say that's going to happen tomorrow, but I'm just saying it's a reference. It is a possibility. So if you bet today on what's going to happen tomorrow, you might wipe out your whole account and you might be losing, I don't know, 500 pips, 400 pips, whatever that move is going to be. I don't know what's going to be, but up to those numbers. I'd rather have my full account intact so I can buy and sell up to those 500 pips rather than winging it today and hoping I will be right tomorrow, because I'm not. Okay, let's do USD CAD 4 hour. Okay, we are probably doing that, but yeah, cool. So still the same thing, brother. Yeah. It's a higher high. Okay, cool. What was that? That was the buy yesterday. Cool. Then today, that was the buy today, almost. And we are higher high. Okay. Like, what else is there to do? Target for this week is 22.22, give or take. 22.23. Cool. Then I have nothing more to say. And if it hits target tomorrow, don't be shocked if it falls. Okay, don't be shocked if it falls. Okay, cool. Now, I want you guys to be expert. I want you guys to know more than yourself know that you think you actually know. This market can now turn around. Don't be fooled and think today is a good buy price. Yesterday was aggressive. You really wanted to come down here. So if you're thinking of buying this one, you are the best off waiting for it. Break and retest, yes, true, but you haven't really tested these waters before going higher. So there's untested water down here that I really would rather be buying if I was a buyer rather than buying where it went up from. What do you think is moving? What do you think is moving the market in anticipation of the moving market? Retail traders. Okay. Oh, who do you think is moving the markets in anticipation of FOMC? Okay. So what is generally happening? What is generally happening in the market? What is it called? They're called hedge funds. Hedge funds, and then retail. And then we have FOMC. So what does hedge fund managers do in front of FOMC? Hedge fund managers takes profit ahead of FOMC. Retail traders enters trades ahead of FOMC. Ahead. This is ahead. Okay. Now, what happens after FOMC? Hedge funds enters and retails takes profit / stop loss. After, because they're either in profit or either in loss. And that's when they enter, because now they have new information. They're now good and strong. They have already done their analysis. They're just waiting for the FOMC, the Fed, to make their moves. So that's how things work. So the reason for the move yesterday on dollar, I think, is purely take profit, by the way. Could also be some speculations, but I think mostly it's actually profit. The reason why I say it's take profit and not entries is because on the Fed announcement, what happens normally? How does a candle look like? It normally looks like this. It maybe goes up. This is the pre-market. Boom, boom. Either it will fall down again, or it will boom, boom, and then down, up again. So what was that all about? This is entry. This is entry. It all depends on the move and depends on the news, what is actually going to happen. But that's when they use the information to buy into the new whatever's going to happen. And retail traders are already in, they're out, either stop loss or take profit. And the reason why there's a lot of movement up and down is because there is lack of liquidity. Liquidity is because liquidity left the building before everybody knew. Retail traders doesn't see it because they're just seeing the markets being steady and moving higher. But actually, it's just another attack in the waters. All right. Hi, Kazim. Hi, Ivan. Could you look at New Zealand dollar as well, please? It is breaking below or what? Yes, it is currently breaking lower. Yes, it does. Could it be useful with trend lines? I absolutely hate trend lines. I'm sorry. I don't like it. It makes you do bad trades. It makes you not do good trades. The reason why I don't like it is because you are the only one in this entire world, on this planet Earth, that has that specific trend line and that specific moment. Okay? So if I make a trend line here and here, and price goes up. Oh, it's broken. And then it comes back down again. Oh, no, it's not broken anymore. This is now broken. Let's sell this. And then it goes higher again. That is kind of what I have seen. Okay, actually, this is actually the good point. Here, if you say this is a trend line, it has broken below. Let's sell it. And then it comes back up again. And then now it's broken. Just as what I just said. But like, bro, it was broken. Like, right? So trend line changes by the point of information you already have in the past. It does not tell you about the future. Okay? It does not tell you about the future. That is the most important piece of information that I used to do trend lines. I have used a year or two or something, and then I just didn't do it anymore because it just made me do bad trades. It doesn't tell me anything about the future. But I can tell you today about tomorrow that I know for tomorrow that I knew at that point that is going to be the buy price. And price went up. I knew at that point that buy price was here, and then it went up. I knew at this point that this was the sell price. It didn't work out. I knew at this point this was my sell price. Didn't work out because the momentum was higher. Okay, but I knew here this is where I would sell. This is where I would sell. That's way better thing. That's way better to know than the trend lines. I want to use tools or indicators, whatever you can call it, that tells me about the future, not the past. The past is gone. Okay, cool. So pound New Zealand, buy, maybe hope for it to break higher. As long as it does that, then you're good. And that was a weekly apparently. Cool. And after that, yeah, okay. Target is around 199. Another thing, monthly. Yeah, that's the weekly and monthly target I would get out there. All right, that's all. Sir, is it good to take trades before the news or after the news? Absolutely after the news. When you have after the news, you know what the new information is. You can't predict the information. You can kind of with humans, but with NFP, you don't know. But if I'm telling you one thing, the news on NFP is 50 pips, but the move after is up to 300 pips. Which one are you going to take? I have plenty of stories about that. Okay, so let's do gold. You all knew gold, right? Gold is something you love every day. You can't get enough of gold. Let's go back to gold in 6th of December 2019. NFP comes out super hot against expectation. Supposed to be great, supposed to make $1 a week. Comes down again, down to the buy price, and then says, boo. So if you bought up here, you have a loss of 147. But if you waited for the move, you have a win of 500. Live or minimally 5 though, because this is 1450. I bought it 1456 or 54, give or take. You know, and then it went higher after that. And at that point that year, I said it's going to end 1st of February, and I'm sorry I wasn't right. I said that was the end. I'm sorry it went higher. I'm sorry. It went from 1456 to 1580. Sorry. Okay. Please take a look at New Zealand dollar yen daily. Could we have a potential buy? Joe Boss. Boom. That's why hedge fund and non-commercials wait for after the news to make entries. Exactly what veteran profitable traders would do. Yeah. Cool. New Zealand dollar yen. I think that's the last thing I will do today. So if there's anyone in the backside, that would be great. Cool. New Zealand yen. Cool. Okay, daily. Is that a good buy? No, not even with pivot points. You currently have a downtrend. You currently don't have any higher highs. You have a high here. You're currently fishing bottom fish. And on the daily, you broke that support there. And you're coming down to the last support. So if I was a trader, I would not have high hopes here. You can hope for it, but as a swing trader, no. That was daily, and then daily, is this a good buy? Yeah. Always when you're against a trend, you always want to take bottoms of it, but I really don't like that. So yeah, it is what it is. I would wait for higher high. Something to that effect. Okay. Hello, Nick.
Hi, Ivan. You're doing bonus time today.
Yeah, I'm really fried now. Oops, that was wrong.
I was gonna say I hopped on here. I was like, oh wait, Ivan's still going. I gotta relieve this man.
Send him out.
I know. So, as always, thank you for being here. I noticed today the chat was super busy. People love your show, man.
Thank you very much.
Well, guys, I think we owe it to Ivan to give him a break here. He's probably exhausted. So a big thank you to Ivan for coming on the show, as always. And Ivan, where can they find you?
On YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and Discord.
Yes, exactly. Go give him a subscribe. Go give him a follow, guys. He definitely deserves it. I've watched his streams. Sometimes I hop into his. Sometimes he hops into mine. We just we just go back and forth. So if you are not already following him on YouTube, I promise you won't regret it. He does streams throughout the week, so you can either just get it once here every week, or you can go watch the rest of his streams throughout the week, both for free. But subscribe here, subscribe to him. We're all sort of helping each other grow. So with that said, Ivan, thank you so much for being here, and I guess we'll see you back next week.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. And that is all we have for today. Well, actually, no, we have another stream, but it's not till later. This afternoon, we have Neve coming back. She's a trader out of the UK, and she's been coming back to the show each week. So definitely tune into that later on today. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern, which is a couple hours, 3 hours from now. So don't miss that one for sure. Should be a good little lesson from her. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you are new to this channel, make sure to subscribe down below. And hey, we'll see you next time.